We have number 8, continuation of a public hearing for the franchise agreement with Verizon. Heather?
Yes,
Hang
we
on one
also,
second.
Just eliminate the fourth property.
That was
Yes, which includes yours, because you're on Island Road.
there's also a representative of Verizon here if you'd like to ask questions, but the town board should have received information from our office regarding the fact that the New York State Public Service Commission has made a decision rather with regard to the franchise agreement between Verizon and the town of Clay. Based on that decision and information from the board, you're now in a position to act on whether or not to approve the franchise agreement with Verizon in the town of Cicero.
Do you have any questions for Verizon?
And if you're going to do so, there was also a sample resolution included with you. If you could move on it based on that resolution, that would be appreciated.
Would you ask them when they're going to finish the whole town?
The question's being asked over here, when will they finish the whole town with this new procedure?
Who's the Verizon representative?
Thank you.
My name is Denise Reedy. I'm the business manager for Verizon. And the plan is within 5 years of the effective date of the agreement, Verizon will have built the entire town. There's some areas of exclusion. It's out of territory for us that we will not build out. We do have a majority of the town built out at this time.
Not my street. The streets on one side of me have it. My street and the streets in back, we don't have it. I live in Hiller Heights.
Right. We will continue to build, and as part of the franchise agreement, we actually spell out the timeline in terms of how long it will take us to build out.
Can I find out when it's going in my street?
Sure. You can always go to the website, and it will tell. You can plug it in.
That tells me that I don't have it. I know I don't have it available to me. I want to know when I can get it.
And you can. You can put in your name and address, and we'll inform you when you're in your area. One of the first indications that you'll have that we're in there is you'll have if it's underground, our construction folks will come through and they'll put a door hanger up and notify you that they're deploying the fiber. If it's aerial, you won't necessarily get a notice. You can put your name in and we'll contact you when it's available, or you can give me your name and address and we can look it up and get back to you.
Thank you.
So any other questions in regards to the resolution that's in the packet?
I think the public hearing on this may still be open too.
It's still
If it
open.
is, you may want to close it if there are any other questions.
We'll be closing it momentarily if there's no further questions. Any questions from the board?
No, this includes the 2D language, right?
It does not include the 2D language.
Does not, because, okay.
I'll close the public hearing at this time. One more question, any comments?
I know that the town, the lines that are up there now are very, very poor. And every time you get a rainstorm, we ended up going on Verizon, but we fought them for a year and a half. It was right there at our office, and they wouldn't put it in, but we kept, every time we get a rainstorm, we had phones for 3 days. It didn't have them for 3 or 4 days, so they finally did it. So I think it's very important that we get this through the town, and I don't know if we should wait 5 years for the whole town to get them or not. How many other people have problems with it every time you get a rainstorm? No?
I don't have it.
I think you're at the wrong end of the town, right?
I thought we were not through.
Any other comments? Someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve well, I'll just read it here. As further resolved, the town board authorizes the supervisor of the town to enter into the franchise agreement with the Verizon of New York in the form approved by the attorney for the town and execute any other documents necessary to effectuate the granting of the franchise on behalf of the town of Cicero. That's in form of motion.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryba?
Yes.
Mr. Coro?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.